I'm going to show you how to make your text bounce. What's up, my PowerDirector peeps? Thanks for choosing this tutorial to learn how to get bouncy with PowerDirector. If you use PowerDirector and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider clicking the subscribe button and clicking the bell to get notifications every time I upload content to YouTube. PowerDirector can be used to create text and make it move just about any way you want. So if you want to bounce, we gonna make that thing bounce. First, you want to go ahead and bring your text into a timeline track. So you want to go to the title room. You want to go to the text that you want to use. I'm just going to go ahead and use the default text. Hold down your left mouse button and then drag it to the timeline where you want the text to be. Now for this, I want the duration to be shorter because I want the bounce to go up and down really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and click on duration. And I'm going to make this 1.5 seconds. So because my timeline is 24 frames per second, that's 1 second and 12 frames. I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. Next, I'm going to go ahead and double click on the text to open up the title editor. And I'm going to double click on the text in the middle of the screen to highlight it. And you can choose the text that you want to use. And then you can type in what you want it to say. And you want to go ahead and center your text. So you want to click on align objects. We're going to do horizontal center. And then we'll go ahead and make sure it's also set to vertical center. So now we want to choose our animation to make it look like it's bouncing. So we're going to go to the animation tab. We're going to click on in animation. And I'm going to use an animation called slide up. So I'll left click on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the out animation. I'll left click on that. And we're also going to go ahead and choose the animation called slide up. Left click on that. Now we want to go ahead and move the end of the in animation to about halfway through. So you want to place your cursor over this line here, and you can drag it to the right to make it longer or to the left to make it shorter based on what you want. I'm going to go ahead and move it out to about 18 frames here. And then for the out animation, I'm going to grab the beginning of the out animation, place my cursor over until I see that line with 2 arrows. And I'm going to move this to 19 frames. Now I want to go ahead and move my playhead to the beginning because I need to go ahead and make sure that I set the rotation on this item. So I'm going to go back to the object tab. And then I'm going to go down to object settings. Just here, if it's not open, you can just go ahead and click on it and open it up. And the object settings, we're going to go to rotation. And for rotation, you want to go ahead and turn it either left or right, whichever way you want to. Doesn't really matter. I know where I want it to be, so I'm just going to go ahead and type in the rotation that I want. And hit enter. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on the keyframe settings here. It'll open this up to show all the different options. I'm going to go to rotation and I'm going to add a keyframe here. And this means that at the beginning, it's going to be sideways, a little askew. And so I'm going to go ahead and move my playhead now to the out animation, where the out animation begins. And I'm going to move this forward about 5 frames. And I'm going to go ahead and change the rotation here slightly and kind of make it turn a little bit to the other side. Hit enter here. So if you want to just rotate it yourself, you could just use this little rotate thing here and move it how you want it. And now if we play this back, we should go ahead and see it do what it does. So I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click on OK. Now, if you want to, you can add a border, change the colors, do whatever you want with it. And of course, if you want to have more of these, just different words popping up like you saw at the beginning, you can just right click, do copy, move your playhead to a position where you want the next words to come on the screen, right click, and then do paste and overwrite. And then all you got to do is double click on the title, change the words, change the rotation so that it looks a little different than the first one, and then click on OK. And now you can go ahead and play this back and see what it looks like. That look real bouncy to me. If you like what you see, I'll leave links to try PowerDirector for free and buy PowerDirector in the video description. Using those links helps to support the channel so I can make more content for you. I know you want more PowerDirector love, so be sure to click on these videos to watch more of my content and smash my cartoon face to subscribe. Don't forget to drop me a comment and a like down below.